We keep having these hot days and the high humidity to go with it. And today is day one of a 3-day stretch of dangerous heat. We do have a heat advisory to tell you about from today all the way through late Wednesday. So let's get right into it. We'll start out with a look outside. And as the sun comes up, you can see it is looking a little hazy out there. We are going to see some elevated haze over the next several days because of really the heat and humidity moving in. So let's go ahead and take a look at our next weather alert here. Here's what you need to know. Today through Wednesday, very hot, very humid. Feels like temperatures between 100 and 105 at the height of the afternoon. Now you may ask yourself, why do you tell us the feels like temperature? Just tell us the temperature. And it's because that feels like temperature or heat index is actually really important. That's the metric the National Weather Service uses when determining whether to issue heat advisories or heat warnings, because that's what your body's going to respond to. It's an equation that factors in the temperature and the relative humidity. So the feels like temperature is between 100 and 105. The actual temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. These are near record highs, especially for tomorrow and Wednesday. As far as right now is concerned, you're waking up again to upper 70s out there. It's 76 right now. We've dropped 1 degree just in the past few minutes there at the airport. 75 in Wilmington, 73 Coatesville, 72 in Pottstown, steamy in Millville right now at 75 degrees. And as we go through the day, again, it's the heat and the humidity that you're really going to be feeling ramping up each day this week, and not much relief overnight. Today, 95 feels like near 100. The shore, the best place to go to get a little bit of relief. Coming up, I'll walk you through the rest of this heat wave and when the heat begins to break in a big way. That's all coming up in just a bit. Kim, I'll send it over to you. Good morning. So you're going to see temperatures bottom out like they did last night in the mid to upper 70s, and the heat just building and building and building through Wednesday. Today is probably the least insufferable of the next 3 days, but it is pretty insufferable, and it's only going to get worse from here. So let's take you through it. We'll start off with what you need to know as far as today is concerned and take you through the rest of this next weather alert forecast. Right now in Philadelphia, you can see blue sky. We are brightening up nicely. It may turn a little hazy in the next couple of days. We do have some Canadian wildfire smoke elevated in the atmosphere. Don't expect really much in the way of air quality hits, but you could get the air quality concerns just with the heat and humidity. You get often the threat for ozone pollution high in the on days like today and over the next couple of days. So air quality is not going to be great, but I don't think the smoke is going to play into it all that much for us. 78 is the current temperature, feeling like 81. Winds are calm, not much wind mixing things around, and it's just going to be a scorcher. Sunshine and a few patchy clouds. We're at 95 degrees for the daytime high, and it's going to feel like around 100 in the afternoon. Today, feeling like right about at that threshold. So the threshold in July for a heat advisory feels like temperatures, heat index values 100 plus. That's why we have the heat index for today, or the heat advisory for today, but the next couple of days are going to feel even hotter. Let's break down the year so far. We had 9 days 90 plus in June, 17 so far in the month of July. So far this year, 26 90-degree days already. If you add up June and July, we're running at about number 7 for that time frame, and July isn't even over yet. July will likely finish with 20 90-degree days, which would put it number 2 on the list of most 90-degree days in the month of July. Over the past 5 years, you can see we're already running close to last year total, and it's not even August yet. 2022 was a hot one, 48 days in the 90s, and we've got 3 more to add to that tally here today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Near record temperatures Tuesday and Wednesday. Storms come through Thursday into Friday, August 1st, and look at the difference. We start August on a cool note, and then a beautiful stretch heading into the weekend. We just have to get through the next few days. Kim, I'll send it over to you.
Kate, thanks.